Hello, today, we're going to explore something different from usual, not a PS2 Ratchet and Clank game, but something related. I'm talking about the press disc and the PC disc. Let's start with the PC disc, the one most people should be familiar with, containing a little interactive flash page that leads us to a handful of material. The game should be experienced in this letterbox setting, but because there are some hidden interesting functionalities outside the borders of the window, I'll show those too. An about page, narrating the plot of the game. Here it mentions Planet Belch World. For those who don't know, it was Auxon's former name, and it's not the only instance it is mentioned. A wallpapers section, also referred to as downloads, containing 3 wallpapers for the game. A screensaver section containing an interactive screensaver where you shoot targets. Each target has the icon of a weapon in the game. Shooting it shows you information about that weapon. Let me zoom to show you better. Navigating the various tabs is the slowest thing imaginable, hence, I won't show everything. The Information tab is an executable file that must be installed on the PC to run. Without that, the game will tell you you don't own the weapon. On the disk, there are only 5 weapons available, while the Flash application mentions more being distributed. It's funny how the light bulb breaks if you shoot it. A trailer section, containing a video dated April 19, 2002, the oldest file on the disk. I'll link it in the description. And finally, the minigame, The Odd Couple, a point-and-click adventure shorter even than Quest for Booty. Ratchet and Clank live their first dev fiction, for some reason inspired by the homonymous movie from 1968, with even the same musical theme. Here are all the mechanics showcased briefly.
Hello? You talking to me? Then who the hell else are you talking? You talking to me?
not let Ratchet see this one.
Curiously, if we look in the folders of the disc, there are 2 minigames, not just one. The other is still called The Odd Couple, but it seems like an earlier version, with a different intro and fewer interactions available. Belch World is mentioned again on the cans next to the TV, but only in the earlier version. This version is so bare bones that even Ratchet changed expression to disappointment.
You talking to me? Then who the hell else are you talking? You talking to me?
Hello?
As you can see, only 2 interactions, no music, no animations, no laugh track. Going to the press disc, we can find documents and high-quality pictures. Here they are in order of appearance. A contacts list with phone numbers, fax numbers, and emails of Sony offices around the world. I redacted it for legal concerns, but after all, nobody uses faxes anymore anyway. A brief story of Insomniac Games, with the logo and photos of some members of the team. Some high-quality pictures of Ratchet and Clank. A logo and the cover art for the game. Multi-language documents showcasing what the game is about. A set of screenshots, most of them in quality never seen on the PS2, others not quite so, but only the localized ones. Other pictures of Ratchet and Clank, in very high quality. Not even this 4K video is enough to contain them at full resolution. A few renders of enemies, levels and gadgets with their respective sketches. It's worth mentioning that some of the images on the disc come in a Photoshop file format with layers for foreground and background. That's all for this video, see you at the next one.